Okay, I'm back with another video. It's been a while since I made videos, and again, I'm going to title this video Blood Isn't Always Thicker Than Mud is today's topic of discussion. And the reason why I'm doing this video is to share a little bit of what I've been experiencing with family and people that are going through some trials and tribulations, and they have family and their family doesn't always come through for them, or just tends to turn a cold shoulder, or the heart waxes cold, is the old saying. But I'm not going to talk very long about it. I'm going to be very brief. And the reason why I brought this topic is that I was watching a YouTube video. I forgot the channel name that I saw it, and it was talking about family isn't always family. So it inspired me to do the video, and I was hoping that the young lady that was speaking, I'm sure you can go and search through it, and see what she was talking about. There was just so much distraction with her live stream that she couldn't get to her point like how she wanted to, because people, they tend to troll and tend to look at your videos and say, and cause all sorts of confusion and folly. So she didn't really get to make her point like how she wanted to, but I kind of got the hint and the message what she was trying to get. But anyway, just to give you a few examples of my family, my immediate family they're pretty decent. I'm not saying that they're the best. I'm not saying that they're perfect. They do what they got to do. But I'm talking about those family members, close or distant. They're only in your life just to be beneficial, to see what they can get from you. You know those family members that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. They always need some kind of assistance with money, or they need a bill paid. They're behind in their bills, so they ask to borrow some money. You say, hey, cuz, can you hook me up with some money? I'll pay you back. Blah blah blah. All right, cuz, I'll hook you up. I'm just using that as an example. You hook them up with a couple of dollars to pay you. Oh, thank you, cuz, I'll pay you back. Next thing you know, it be a year later, you're like, hey, cuz, you still owe me money. He's like, oh, yeah, cuz, I'll get to you. I'll pay you back. Or, or like that reference in Johnny Guitar Watson's song, "A Real Mother For You." He does a little skit. Said, "I'll pay you tomorrow." Yeah, they always say that, and they never pay you back. And so, I did a video on this channel a long time ago. When trouble comes, here they come knocking. I did it a few years back, and talking about the same thing. But it just seems like, I don't know, as time goes by, people in family just don't care about you. You don't expect, as they say, treachery amongst your family, but you expect it from people on the streets, or total strangers. Now, I'm going to get to the total strangers part and people that live in different states very briefly. Now, let's say I'm going through some changes. I got family that lives close by that can help me out. Whatever the situation is, I need a couple of dollars to keep myself from, going under. I say, hey, cuz, can can you? And I don't tell them all my business. I say, hey, I'm going through a little rough time, blah, blah, blah. Can you hook me up? They're like, oh, okay, let me call you back. I'll call you back, cuz. I'll say, okay. You don't hear back from them. Meanwhile, you're talking to a friend, long distance, who, maybe is well off. And again, I'm not telling anybody's really personal business. I'm just using examples, but I'm just trying to make a point here. Now, you've known them for a couple years, and let's just say you just met them. No, wait. Let me rewind the tape, or rewind what I was saying. You know them for a couple years. You have your little differences and opinions. But the person has a kind heart and decides to open up their heart and their, how would you say, a pocketbook or wallet to help you out. Let's say, help me out, for example. I'm using it as an example. They listen to your story, and they say, okay, I'll send you something. Now, this is what gets me about family. Why does a person in another state that doesn't even know you from Adam or a can of paint. Always comes through. But you, sir, or madam, or cousin, or auntie, or uncle, or cousin so and so, you live down the street from me. You couldn't even tend to my needs. But yet you're always talking about watching over each other in brotherly and sisterly love. Come on now. What are you talking about? All that stuff you preach on Sundays ain't meaning nothing. You just hearing yourself preach from your soapbox. So what I'm saying, CG, what are you saying, man? What are you talking about? I'm just saying, man. Excuse me. I'm just saying, folks, family ain't, or blood isn't always thicker than mud, as the song goes. It's a family affair. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about no family affair. If you live down the street from me, you see me struggling and trying to make ends meet. I ain't looking the best, but you won't help me out, and I've helped you out in the past. I've given you food. I've given you a place to stay, such and so. But you can't at least offer me a piece of bread, or at least a few slices of cheese so I can eat, till I can get myself together. You see what I'm saying, folks? You see how messed up that is? But how was a perfect stranger or a friend from another state come through you, and you got family that lives right down the street from you that won't even help you out? Something doesn't make sense. So you guys start, questioning who's your friends and who's your family now. And it's unfortunately, you cannot pick your family. You cannot pick them. But you can pick your friends and people that you associate, or people that you allow into your inner circle. You can pick and choose who you want. But unfortunately, your family, the blood that runs through your veins, unfortunately, folks, you cannot pick them. I'm sorry. As much as we like to pick them, it's not for us to pick them. It's up to the Most High and what He has in store for you, just to show you the bigger picture. Okay, these are the people that you have in your life that you grew up with. The blood runs through your veins, but they're showing you who their true colors are and what they're all about, what their agenda is. But yet, this person, in another state is deciding to open up their heart and mind and ear and time to help you out. Something's wrong with this picture, folks. I don't know if you can see it. I hope I explained the examples in clear and concise form that makes sense. I sometimes don't, but this is I don't want to say a personal thing to me, but it bothers me to see, and I've seen this myself in my own family, where we've opened up our doors to people and they get a little bit above themselves. They tend to forget who helped them along the way, yet we're kind of struggling. I'm just saying, when trouble comes here, they come knocking. They always need something. They always say, I'll pay you tomorrow, or I'll pay you back. They never do. I'm not saying not to, help them out, but you got to use discernment. You got to use your head. You got to use your sense. You got to use your common sense and logic and say, hey, man, hey, cuz, hey, auntie, we helped you out in the past. What's going on? How come you ain't helping us out? Why is this person in another state or across the world helping me out, helping my family out of this situation? What are you doing? Then when something happens to you or to one of your blood relatives and family members, then they all want to do all this show out. You know what I'm saying? Showing out themselves, playing the victim, all that hooping and hollering, crying like something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, folks. But anyway, I'm going to cut this video short. Let me know what you think. I'm sure you've gone through this example like how I have. And you've probably often considered, okay, are these my family, or these are just people I just know, but I don't really know them. Alright, I'm going to close out this video. You folks have a wonderful night or day, whatever time that you're watching this video. Until then, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.